Discord not working. All right, welcome everybody. We are now live with Starfinder Fly Free or Die. We're on book 2 tonight of Fly Free or Die called, I don't know the name of it. It's called Merchants of the Void. We last left off. Let me turn on my nasty camera. I look terrible today, but it is what it is. It's Sunday. Okay. There we go. Hi, everybody. Okay. So everybody's ready to play tonight? We don't have anybody sleeping. We're still missing one, at least, right? We had Keeger sleep through last week. Both games.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's where we're at. So we're going to start with... Okay, so you guys last left off. We were where? We were leaving the... Oh, that's right. Here we go. Okay, so last week you guys got the necrograph black hearts. So you've got a whole cargo full of black hearts, and you are racing the other crew to get for the delivery before the other group does. So you're racing. You have installed your signal booster on your ship so it can go faster. You left a few days behind, and you're chasing down the Wintermorn, trying to get to the Wintermorn before they do. You're traveling to Vest 2. We said last week you guys were getting there just before they got there. As they pop out of the space, it says, they said, when you arrive at Vest 2, you emerge from the drift amid a dense swarm of hundreds of immense creatures floating in space. The creatures have massive tentacles that radiate bright bioluminescent colors and translucent gelatinous bodies. So these things are like coming out of a sea of jellyfish. Massive ones that flash with inner fire and electricity. Do a mysticism check.
Oh yeah, and then we also never fixed the ship.
What do you mean by thick?
Why would you put the torpedoes on the turret?
Yeah.
No.
You don't need torpedoes on a turret because they can track. Anyway, 12's not enough to notice it. You notice there's some kind of magical beast, but you don't know what they are. Beyond the swarm lies Vest 2, an ocean planet dotted with sprawling islands. After a few minutes, you guys are navigating, trying to figure out where you're going to go. Wintermorn pops up in the system, well within your range of your sensors. The crew immediately attempts to establish video comms with you, and you recognize Niva, Nizia, and Nemelith sitting on the bridge. And you also see the pilot, Jinx. Nivea addresses you. Can't say I'm surprised to see y'all again. I had a feeling we were on the same job. We are. I'm impressed you managed to beat us here, though. What do you say we settle it with a race? First one to do the cluster of fire jellies and on planet is the first in line to talk to the dealer, to the buyer. Is that a deal?
And how would we even know that you were?
Well, honor among thieves, all that big thing. Without it, I definitely will definitely take you. I'll be true to my word, I guess you can say. So let's see. Let me get you a good picture. How about here? That's not them. Their ship is... Which ship are you guys flying? You flying the Oliphant or you flying the
brick?
The brick. Okay, you're flying the Murder Brick. Okay. All right, you guys picked up a new ship last time. You're flying the Murder Brick. so everybody at home can see what the murder brick looks like. Okay, so you've got a murder brick, and they have. Where's their ship? Hang on. Where's the Wintermorn? I can't find it. So I'm going to say that they're flying. I'm just going to throw another ship out there because I can't find it. I'll say that they're just flying your old BD 514. They're flying a cooler ship, and I don't know why I don't have a copy of it. I know I have it, but it is what it is. Let's just get going. Okay, so they're coming behind you. All of a sudden, that ship takes off and flies right by you guys. And takes off to fly through. What are you going to do as you see the ship fly right by you?
Well, we're probably gonna wanna. What would you guys want to do?
All right, so what we're doing is a race. We're not using Starship Combat. We're doing Starship Chase rules. So this is out of the Starship Operation Manual 44 to 47 for everybody following at home. We're going to run across 6 obstacles, and when you pass the obstacle, you'll get to move ahead. If you do not, you will. All right, so they're ahead of you now. So I'm gonna make this a little bigger because we're not combat. Let me flip this. Flip horizontal. There we go. So they come flying right in front of you. The first obstacle is misdirection. This is a captain's one. You got to do bluff, diplomacy, or intimidate. As Nivea tries to rattle you, claiming that you have no shot at beating Jinx. It's the only pilot to have successfully navigated the blockade and necrotic minefield in the diaspora.
Okay, intimidation,
bluff, or diplomacy.
I'm looking at this section for the murder brick, and I see more stupidity.
Okay, how about this? Next time we get a ship, you get me.
Okay, it doesn't matter for this combat. Just roll your individual bluff. At the captain, roll a bluff, diplomacy, or intimidate. The captains who were doing this first one is captain. Well, that's not going to do it.
Dang.
Okay, you were like 9 short, so you'd have to get a 14. Nope. Okay, so the next action, you're going to take a -2 penalty. Okay, so you got 1 failure, so I'm going to move them ahead. Okay, next is computers or engineering. Actually, you know what? I should roll theirs too. Who's their captain? It was Niva, right? Let me see if I've got her stats in here. Niva. I may just have her picture in here. No, I got her stats. Okay, so she's going to roll intimidate and see if she passes. Oh, she failed too. So no advance. You both get a -2. All right, so the electromagnetic interference. The massive swarm of plasma spewing pyrozoa creates a field of electromagnetic energy that interferes with your ship's power core. Your entire ship lurches as the systems sputter. Computers or engineering. This would be an easy one. But you will have a -2 penalty. Engineering, that will pass. So you guys move up. Now see if they can get it. Engineer. Who's engineer? Dizzy. Let's see here. Dizzy is their engineers, so they're engineering. Yeah. Okay, so that's a 21. That will pass, so they move back up. Okay. So now, hangers on. This can be a chief mate or an engineer. You can do acrobatics, athletics, or engineering. as the Pyrozoa wrap their slimy tentacles around you, around the ship, and they increase the drag on the vessel. So roll either engineering, athletics, or acrobatics.
Okay. And
18. Yeah, you're good. Okay. So let me roll dizzy. Do the same thing. Engineering. So dizzy. Okay. Yep. Dizzy good it. So you guys both move. Okay. Okay. Now this one is a false reality. The magic officer casts mysticism as the Nemelith briefly creates a swirling portal of extraplanal chaos in front of you, a distraction to force you to change course. So a mysticism roll. Whoever's got mysticism.
Free blade.
Mysticism.
Everybody.
Who you asking to roll?
Free blade.
Free blade. Grim.
Grim.
Grim. Do you drop? What happened? Are you muted?
Testing.
Yeah, there you go. There you're back.
Yeah, I was just having some audio problems.
Okay. Roll a mysticism, please.
All right. Roll trash.
14 on mysticism will fail by 1. So you guys have to divert away. Okay. All right. Let me see if it's mysticism. They have to do it too.
I just thought I could pay for him.
Who is their, wait, who's their mystic? Is it Regan? No, he was a bad guy. It's not him.
I like your magic words.
No, but he's an engineer. Nevia? Nevia is no mysticism. Who does it say? Wait, hang on. It's Nemelith. Okay, I'm trying to find Nemelith's character sheet. Oh, there's Nemelith. Here it is. Okay, so Nemelith casts. Let's see. I'll give you a shot. See if you can, if it holds up long enough to make a difference. Oh yeah, yep, she's good. All right, so they pull up one. All right. Next is magnetic rake. This is a piloting check. The Wintermorn blasts the ship with a magnetic pulse from its rakes, pushing your ship into a path of a massive protozoa spewing plasma from its carapace. Roll a piloting check.
Carapace.
Carapace. All right. Carapace. C-A-R-A-P-A-C. Yep, carapace.
That would be Pixel, but he's not here.
Pixel's a pilot. Oh, somebody roll.
Yeah, someone.
Roll for him.
Pixel.
Okay, piloting 22, solid. Okay, that's fine. All right, now let's see if their pilot Jinx can keep up with you guys. So you move forward on that one. Jinx is going to do a piloting check. Why has Jinx not got? Oh, Jinx, is Jinx not the pilot? No, it is Jinx's pilot. He doesn't have a piloting score. How's that possible? All right, that's fine. 15 is not enough, so we're gonna let you guys catch up. All right.
The yellow.
Okay.
Handsome.
Uh-huh.
You may want to move the murder brick under your characters because I don't think it's reading.
What? Murder
You
brick
may
is
need-
under ships, yeah.
Yes, you may need to move it under characters though. It's trying to assign the right list to grab the names.
Oh, all right. Try that then. It's under characters now.
No, still can't find the character.
Let me check. Let me do an edit on it. Make sure it says all players.
No, it's
All right, let me see.
uh,
Character sheet. They have to match exactly.
that's the thing.
Wait, why is it like a million names in there? You need to go in and copy and paste the name that goes in that slot. When you click on it, does it roll? Let's see. No character was found for Murder Break. Oh, because this is Murder Break, and you guys changed it to Murder Brick. All right, hold on.
Also, and that may be what happened.
Let's try that.
And okay, no, I found the issue.
Did you fix it? The
So
the bio
for
name.
Pixel's character, the one in he put a space after loose,
Right.
but that because that's not how it's exactly put in the ship sheet, it's not finding it because it's
Right.
also not finding that space.
Right. Has to match exactly. All right. But it's still showing Murder Break character name. What is that? Why is that doing that? Because it's Murder Brick.
Oh, because it's make and model.
Oh,
No, that was a pre.
I just changed that. Murder. What was it? I don't know. Fuck it. You guys fix it however it's supposed to be. All right. But when you click Murder Brick. Okay. Whatever. Okay. So next we'll continue on. Okay. So that means you guys narrowly edge ahead.
Oh, there it is.
Oh no, hang on. Here we go. We got to go through a narrow pass now. Pilot or gunnery check. You have to blast your way through a dense wall of pyrozoa and squeeze through the small gaps between the creatures. So this is your last roll. You guys are neck and neck. Whoever wins this gets it.
How is everybody's gunnery? Or is it piloting? You're gonna
Either one.
try to ask us the group.
Probably better to rely on Screwloose because look at that roll for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Screws, there's another reason why he's my pilot. For his very high piloting.
This whole time, Kier couldn't at least give him a +2.
Okay, he's supposed to have a 13. Okay, that makes sense.
Balancing thing, right.
That's better. All right, so I'm gonna let Jinx roll first. 31. Got an 18 on the dice. Okay, so my boy flies right through the narrow opening. What do you guys do? You guys are 29. You fly through the narrow opening. You guys are neck and neck. As you come across the line. So roll me one more piloting check to see who lands first. This will be an opposed piloting check.
We're not going to beat that 31.
Well, no, it'll be I got to roll new. So we'll see if,
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to make it fair. I have a +13.
Literally just don't roll a 1 then.
I got 28.
I don't
Okay.
want to roll anything you want.
All right. When you land, you find the sprawling network. It says if the winner Morin wins the chase, Nivea expects you to yield to her. So it says see who goes first below. Okay. All right. So when you land, the crew finds a sprawling network of ancient ruins recently excavated. Mangled pieces of sabotaged excavation equipment, drills, backhoes, all marked with the emblem of the Vescarium, surround the ruins. Among the hundreds of tents pitched, let's see, among the hundreds of tents pitched, you see some have been converted to temporary medical facilities. Thousands of Ichikira's sapient squid-like creatures native to this world populate the entire area, all affected with necrotic diseases or poisoned by radiation. Victims of this affliction fill a mass grave a few hundred feet from the tents. So you guys both land, and you guys see this as you're coming off, and you guys are heading toward each other. So what do you guys want to do? You want to ask around what's going on with here, or are you going to just walk up to the Wintermorn crew?
Yeah, that would be a good idea to around a bit. Feel what's going on.
Okay. All right, you step up. There's an Ichikeris who's right next to you, and then she says, "The Vescarium has attempted to uncover the ruins here for decades. The Ichikeris who dwell on this area oppose this excavation, believing they will unleash a terrifying evil imprisoned by their ancestors. This belief stems from century-old texts that are highly respected in Ichikari culture." And then you guys ask about who's buying the black hearts. And she says, yeah, over in the surgical tent over there, that's the guy who's supposed to do it. Now it says, if you won, the Nivi was going to keep her word and waits outside. If Wintermorn won, Nivi expects you to yield to her. She glowers coldly if you don't. Label them cheaters. All right, so you're just gonna let her go in?
I believe I reported her items as stolen.
Okay. All right. Let's see if it says anything about that.
Well, that's the thing. They're still stolen.
They are.
Do we see any? Actually, that would be a good point. Would we see any Starfinders? What are the other guys?
Oh, of the stewards. No, this is all you see is sick people in a medical bay and stuff like that. You're not seeing a lot of cops or anything around here. All right, it says if you wait for her to complete her deal, you will get half the original sale price because she has no immediate need for the thing. Okay. So when we pop up, you see the doctor. The doctor. The hell? Doctor Shaz. Huh. I know I put her on here. Let me see.
Oh, I have an idea.
Okay.
What?
So, Kager,
What?
we technically bought those, so they are technically ours.
What? The necrographs?
Yes, the ones that they took.
Yeah.
So, we can repossess them because they're not legally theirs.
Here's a point.
Are we even allowed to do that?
They're technically our property.
How
And
come?
until, because we bought them to sell them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to try to do that with her? You want to try to convince her that? How do you want to play this? You intimidate her? You want to bluff her?
That's what,
What do you want to do?
diplomatize that those are stolen goods that are legally ours.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. Diplomacy. What the hell are with these dice?
You can really crappy rolls today, so.
Let me see what if someone else rolls your dice for you? I just want to see if this will piss people off. Piss me off for sure.
I'm gonna use a result point.
That's barely even better.
Barely. Yep. Okay, with the 19 diplomacy, I think it's okay. All right, now the question is, okay, so she's like, reputation's all we got in the drift. She says, you sure you want to be known as a crew of sore losers? And
You want to be known as a crew of thieves?
yeah, business is business. Thieves is just definition. She says, I guess I can find business elsewhere, but I'll tell every crew in Starship that about your refusal to accept the ramifications of your own failure.
And we'll be sure to inform every crew, news station, the stewards, the literally every policing enforcers that you are actual thieves.
Okay.
I'm gonna stomp on your foot for that.
Let's fucking do it.
Oh, great. My recording stopped. Oh, well, we'll just be live. I ran out of space on the hard drive. It was writing on. Okay. So that sucks. All right. Anyway, so we've got, so the good doctor, Dr. Sharzak Quamp comes out, and it's a little lime furried Skitterman wearing surgical scrubs, smoking a cigar and examining a data friend. Hey, you new friends. So, you must have my organ delivery.
Indeed, we do. We have half the shipment.
All right. Wait, you have half?
Yeah. They sent 2 crew for like half the load.
No, you guys had enough to fulfill the contract. You guys made your own at the necrocraft place with the guy that ended up killing all the people to get him in the first place.
Yeah, I don't want to go down.
Or if you want to just if you want to split it with them, the other crew, Wintermore, and both of you get 10 build points, that's fine. If you want them to take all of it, they'll do 20. She'll take both of them for 30. But your original quoted price was 20 build points for the
Yeah, I want 30 build points for both.
she said she could do that. So
That's the thing. Why I'm trying to repossess our parts.
okay. So
That's the point.
are you gonna intimidate her are you gonna steal it from her? Or are you gonna like try to give her 15? You guys walk away 15 and everybody, and then she's gonna like, I mean, she'll lose 5, but you lose 5, and then, or do you want to piss her off?
Prisoner's dilemma all over again.
Yeah. So what do you want to do? If you want to piss her off, that's fine. Doc says, I need the first load. The second load, is only worth 10 to me. The first load's worth 20. So said, I'll take them off your hands because there's going to be more deaths here. She says, I admire the Ichikaras staying out of, she's gazing out at the protesters beyond, standing up for what they believe in, but this place is going to kill them. So I figured I'd help. Necrographs may be a little squishy, but they're perfect for this situation. Why, with the black heart inside of my friends outside, won't even notice the radiation or the poisonous air. And maybe they won't notice the fact that they're dead inside? I don't know. But I'm helping, and that's what matters, because I'm helping. All right. So she says, she assures you that the Ichikaris know all about the necrographs and would never implant one in an unwilling subject. But there are some people here that continue to suffer, and many have run out of options. And they'd rather accept a partial death and a necrograph over a final death without one. So the only option that we and Ichikaris can afford. So I don't expect any favors, but, we'll follow along with my side of the deal. So if you sell them, she'll buy them. And so you guys can pick whatever. But you're selling hearts to people that were killed to do this, to be used for other people to save them. And you're getting paid for it.
Yeah. People need these hearts more than others.
Yeah, it's true, I guess. Even the ones that were living at the time that they were killed to get them. All right, anyway, so make your decision. How much money, how many bill points do you guys want? How much are you going to sell? Are you going to let Wintermorn in on the deal, or are you going to cut them out, even though they beat you?
Even
They
though
may
they're still
beat
from
us,
us.
but I'm gonna split this in half.
Okay.
30 bill points.
All right.
Split evenly.
Okay. All right. So then that's fine. Then Nivea is like, okay, that's the best we could do then. That's fine. It was dead even until we got here. Who landed first, whatever. You guys, it was a dead even race. So that's fair. And she's like, I won't besmirch you to other vendors, so that you would take a level of, let's see, your initial attitude of other merchants would have dropped one category if you had pissed her off, but you didn't. It's fair. Instead of getting 20 bill points, you got 15. Fair enough. All right. So Sharzan is happy. She gives you the money. And she is now a person of interest because you sold to her. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. After the negotiations, you can take a few days of downtime. You can upgrade your elephant or your flying brick or whatever your new ship is going to be called. And you can take your space goblin passengers to visit a new planet if you want. They might seek out a new job. Okay, so you can seek out a new job or whatever. So within a day or two, so just tell me if there's anything you want to do. If not, I'll continue on. But you've got a couple days to burn. So what do you want to?
Mhm. I think I'm gonna catch up with James.
Okay. What are you going to do with your goblin friends?
Friends.
Yeah, you're taking your goblins to you picked up the 3 goblins from the place where you got your new engine, and you promised them a ride.
Yeah,
Oh,
three
no, I
goblins.
wasn't there for that. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that was last session. I think it's only right that we take them to where they need to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can
Especially because
go ahead. Go ahead.
especially because we subjected them to the necrographs.
Yeah, you guys had them help you and stuff. So that's fun. You can drop
You
them
say
off
that.
and not see them again. They're quite happy. Thank you for taking us to our new planet. We were tired of living at the junkyard, and so they're quite happy with that. And says, if you ever need anything, just give us a call, and we'll be there for you. All right.
I always feel sorry if we just drop their asses on the like Vex story.
Yeah, I mean you're on Vest 2. I mean this is an island place if you're in the right place. Okay, is there anything else you want to do? You want to try to run a new cargo thing, or you want to just continue on to part 2? Or you get to be nerf herders.
I see someone rearranged the weapons on the ship. That's
Yes.
a good layout. Having the torpedoes facing aft.
Yeah, there you
Nice
go.
choice.
All right.
I mean, to be fair, we also still have a heavy on the forward.
Yeah. Do you guys need any more time on that?
I tried getting as best of equipment as I could for this ship.
We now have 15 more build points that we can spend on that thing. Can we afford a heavy?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I suggest, because, well, let me look at the list, because there is quite a few options.
It's also gonna be melee.
No. There is another option.
Let's see.
If someone dares to get, oh, I want the Gatling just for funnies.
Gatling.
Yep.
Gatling cannon, short range,
Short range.
TV4. It's a ripper.
Oh, that's a thing that sticks out the front. You can shred through other ships if you kind of ram
that
up to them.
requires us to ram them, which is
Yep.
not a very good
No,
idea.
no, it's not.
It's called the Ripper. It's a short range gun, man.
It's a cannon.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but it rips through their hulls.
If it was a melee thing, it would have no.
What's up?
For example, a heavy explosion ejector.
I think it'd be great to have that so that we can rip into larger vessels.
Yeah, in case they're dumb enough to get in front of us.
Yeah.
Point is not to fight them, but they want to be there and they're going to die.
Yeah.
One problem though. Gatling is 20.
2020, we have more than enough.
Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, put it on there.
Yes.
I'll subtract 20 from my.
Well,
Shit. We have enough battery space.
yeah, we have more than enough. I swapped out the Aeon torpedo for the regular light torpedo because honestly, that was stupid.
Dude, I was trying to budget things.
Well, no, it's just that it's also a restricted item, which means only certain groups can get it.
Makes sense.
Okay, did you decide what you're doing?
Wait, are we gonna have another weapon or torpedo?
Ah, screw loose! You have arrived.
Oh my! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I had to get the okay from my aunt before I could do any of this. You know.
Hey, I got you.
Now, do you know what just happened?
What?
Bathroom, right? I went to the bathroom.
Streaming.
Do you want to know what the newest little dog does, Okie? Little bit less.
It's itchy on your pants.
Oh, he tore a new hole in my aunt's $5,000 couch.
Yeah,
Wow,
Sounds about right.
that's an expensive couch.
Yeah, it's one of the really nice ones. You know, the ones like the electronic reclining and all that, and it has ports for charging your phone and all that.
Yeah. Wow.
He tore out another
Think of it for no reason. Last time he did it, it was because no one was home and he had separation anxiety. You know, that's a little bit acceptable, I think. You know,
Little bit loud.
when there's someone here, I can give him attention all day. I don't get it.
Grab your grab it, right click on his name and adjust the volume.
Yeah.
Okay. You're excited. All right. Well, you just missed some piloting through just floating jellyfish, basically. They're big as a ship. That's okay.
Oh man!
But you guys,
Wait a second.
what?
What this? Did we end up going with the space brick?
Yes, we have the space brick.
Yes.
Also, I did still report them for stealing.
That's fine. So we'll put them on another wanted list. So that's fine.
Another wanted list? How many are they on?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Reporting them to the stewards,
well, we have
basically any legal.
you guys are wanted by Edge Corp for a few different things. So we'll see what happens.
Jinx. She's the one that got me out, got my character out of prison. Well, she was still there, that way.
You mean the chick that they stole from as well?
Yes. Wait, no. Jinx
Yes.
was the pilot.
No,
Yes.
you were friends with the lady they stole from.
No. Jinx. Their pilot.
Oh, Jinx, yeah, the pilot. It's an
The little rat
android.
lady?
This
Oh, the android.
android, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't think it was an android because it didn't have a number in its name.
Well, I mean, let me see what she is. She's maybe she's not an android. She is a Varanthian operative. Sorry, you're right. It's a Varanthian.
Okay, I thought she was.
She
I
is
thought she was a Yasaki.
Jin-
Because we encountered a Yasaki before, didn't
you
we?
you do, but
There is
the
no
pilot,
Miyazaki on their crew. It's just,
yeah,
no.
you have on their crew you have Dizzy, Nia is Urasaki. That she's the captain.
Okay. Also, I apologize if I sounded a little hoarse. I was screaming my head off at the dog because of what he did.
All right, so here's the.
I automated it too.
All right, so there's.
No, it's not a haha matter, gaming. It's like a $5,000 thing.
No, I'm looking at the. I'm looking at the.
Yeah, we're gonna show you those guys in a minute. But down here at the crew.
I am joining the roll 20, by the way. Give me a
Okay.
second.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so the Wintermorn crew is down here at the bottom.
We're not almost done, are we?
No, we're.
Okay, we only missed
You're
the
fine.
story matter.
You just missed a little bit. It's okay. Just calm down. You're fine. Okay,
Sorry,
it's
I
fine.
was really anxious. to
No,
start
that's fine.
talking.
Okay, so you've got Nemelith, you have Nivea, you have Jinx, you have Dizzy, and his construct squawks named Digit. That's who, and then you had your three guys that you just dropped off, Goog, Rattlesnap,
Bonnet.
yeah, and Fleagrebe. So those three.
I like freaking.
Sorry, those all sound like freaking Morty characters.
Yeah, so these were all brothers and sister, and
His own helmet.
right, and you guys dropped him off. You dropped all three of them off somewhere. All right,
Yeah.
so they're
I
gone.
believe it.
This is the Wintermorn crew down here.
This Yasaki looks just like Skrullos.
Yeah. Nivea it's Nivea Rova. She is a female soldier 3, and she's the captain of the ship.
That's it?
Soldier.
The
Okay, so
When I first saw it, I thought, holy crap, is that Skrullos' dad?
it's a female, so maybe his mom, but not his dad.
No, his mom looks very different.
All right, well, that's a mom. That's a woman.
part I'm laughing at is this.
Okay, yeah, we're getting ready to get to these guys. All right, these guys are your next job. Within a day or two, looking for jobs on the Vest
There we go.
2, you get a message from a pair of ranch owners on Vest 3. The recorded transmission shows a dapper skittermander and a coal-black Pothra named Carmalar Gravender and his wife Adani Samor. So this is Adani Samor over here. She crosses her arms and rolls her eyes as her husband speaks. The pair stand in a barn lined with high-tech monitors displaying vitals of animals within clumsy bovines called monucs, while drones hover above delivering inoculations. It says, "Greetings, proprietors of," you were called the old friend, the Brick. "I am Baron Carmarlar Gravendar, though my dearest confidants call me Carm. Most beloved among these companions is my partner, Adari Samor, humble matron of Skitterhaven Ranch, home of the found." Now you may be thinking, to what do we owe this unexpected but pleasurable correspondence? Well, our rangelands have been ravaged by a mysterious predator. And this week we found the remains of 3 prize monarchs, maimed and devoured. And Gumbimbo discovered our Ruthig flock drained entirely of blood. Fear it won't be long before whatever plagues us tires on feeding on animals and comes out for the whelps. Our only hope is that to respond to any soldier loyal to High Despot Kahan would with overwhelming and decisive force. We must acquire animals so belligerent, so pugnacious that no carnivore would ever dare desecrate our Anani size narrow. Look, we need some Defrixes. A few adults to frighten off whatever is killing our livestock. But if we're going to do this, I want it done it right. Start a whole operation breaking Defrixes as mounts and training them for live performances, festivals, and even trivids. Maybe even breed them while they mature. We need maybe 60 a head or so. I know you're not professional Defrix herders, but word is your crew is pretty resourceful to make Nivea Rova crap her pants a little. So that's good enough for me. All right, so Skitterhaven Ranch is 254-acre homestead 50 miles east of Morandamandrana, an ancient Skittermander city on Vest 3. The ranch's infosphere site proudly proclaims it as the home for the found. The ranch specializes in giving displaced Skittermanders, Vesk, and other youths a home, as well as a place to learn discipline, collaboration, and trade of livestock farming. Skitterhaven Ranch has been owned and operated by the proprietors Carm and Andy for 15 years. Herding and domesticating Defrixes remain big businesses on Vest 2 and Vest 3. They will pay you 1 bill point for every 10 head of Defrixes that you can get us to the ranch, and you'll get a bonus of 5 bill points if you can get us 60. And you guys can put 100 of them in your cargo hold. So she recommends that you venture to Karudi Canyon to gather up as many Defrixes as you can. The vast gorge within the Yeti Preserve of Vest 2 creates a natural barrier that isolates Defrix from other predators and protects their dens and allows them to flourish. Aware that you're new to this, Anani sends along an infamous tell-all memoir, Taming the Herd, A Secrets of Carmarezan Branch, a book written by Totorox Matrox, a Skittermander who labored for years on Vest 2's largest Defrix homestead, the Carmarezan Ranch. Totorox reveals several techniques of herding and domesticating Defrixes that he claims have been hidden as trade secrets. Though melodramatic at times and even racy, Taming the Herd does provide useful advice. You can refer to the memoir at any time for guidance when you need to herd Defrixes and take care of them long enough to reach the ranch. So, before you get to the canyon, you need to get transportation, hunting licenses, and other resources. You can rent intercycles, or you can even use trained Defrix mounts from the Yeti Preserve. Renting a Defrix mount will cost you 500 credits a day, while renting an intercycle is only 70 credits per day. You might also try to steal some without paying, but or use diplomacy to loan the vehicle, or engineering to hotwire it. Whatever you want to do. You can also lure a Defrex mount away from somebody with survival checks. So you could do survival, engineering, diplomacy, or you can convince them to.
You cannot hotwire the horse. Is what you're trying to say.
Well, no, you can hotwire the inner cycle, but or you can persuade the rancher to let you borrow the animal with the diplomacy or survival. Without transports, though, you will not be.
Giving us all these options, but because you're cutting out for me.
Oh.
Said hotwire, and then you said the horse thing.
Sorry, let me start again. Okay, basically, a Defrex is 500 credits per day, and inner cycle is 70 credits per day. Okay, so you can do a diplomacy to persuade the shop owner to loan you the vehicle for free. You can engineering to hotwire it. You can lure the Defrex mount away from somebody with a survival check. Or you can use diplomacy to persuade a rancher to let you borrow the animal. If you do not get a ride, you will possibly get trampled. You will lag behind with the herd, and your danger will be increased. Herding is legal in the canyon as long as you buy a license. So each member has to have a license at 150 credits. You can buy them online, or you can forge your license.
What do we need to forge a license?
Computer check. But you do have a chance that it will be inspected because it is legal, but it is monitored. You can purchase tools to aid and make everything easier. All right, let's just do this one at a time. All right, what kind of mount does everybody want? Do you want to get an inner cycle, and do you want a Defrex?
Inner cycle.
Inner cycle.
Okay. All right. Is everybody going to spend $70 a day, or are you going to try to steal it?
Jordan and I don't even need 2 different cycles. We need to share one. Remember, he's small.
That's fair. Okay. All right. So you guys can write up. Okay. Oh, you can.
I will try to persuade.
Yeah, you want to do a diplomacy to try to get him to loan you the vehicle? All right, go ahead. You do that diplomacy check.
I'm lucky.
Yep. All right, so you get yours free. All right. Does anybody else want to try to persuade to borrow yours? Does anybody want to ride a Defrex?
Look, okay. Drew Lewis has never even seen an animal this big before.
All right.
What is the speed of a Defrex?
Okay, that's a good point. All right, here we go. This is what they look like.
That is not a horse. That's a fucking bear.
Nobody says
That's not a bear.
no one says it's a horse. It's a Defrex.
Giant honey badger.
It's a giant honey badger. The babies look like this. The small ones look like this, and the big ones look like. Hang on, and even the big ones are large. So I mean, the young ones are large.
Bloody hell!
But
A honey badger mixed with a
Giant
It's-
honey
It's
badger.
a honey badger mixed with a grizzly bear.
yes, exactly what it is.
and porcupine.
I'm just gonna straight out rent my cycle.
Okay, so
Again,
Yeah, hey,
Why?
how fast is a Defrex?
okay, a Defrex. Let me go back to that. I have it written down. Hold on. A Defrex full size. A full size Defrex can run 40. They can move 40. Just normal walking speed is 40.
So
Okay.
as fast as our bear.
But you're
The bear is faster.
yeah, I mean you could walk it because you're a large creature. You do not have to ride a thing if you don't want to. That you might get tired, so we might have to roll some things for that. But other than that, you don't have to because your speed is faster than everybody else's.
I know. It's a legitimate character reason why Scrooge would not want to be around one of those things.
The fact that I could probably wrestle it.
They are large creatures.
Of course.
They have been you can domesticate them. These are wild ones. So it's like grinding up wild stallions. Okay. It's not going to be easy. And these things could kill you.
Horses are carnivorous.
Just so you know, these guys are level 11. Okay. The babies are level, what are the babies? So, I mean, you don't want to fight with them. Okay. They're level 7. The babies are level 7. Okay. The juveniles are level 7. The mothers are level 11. So,
Jesus Christ.
but you can handle, but just treat them as rounding up grizzly
They
bears.
can kick your ass 6. We're level 3.
Right. So you don't want to mess with them, but you just want to, and it's legal and they're not going to kill you unless you screw with them. But I mean, I wouldn't go around whipping them and doing other stuff. So we'll see. Okay. So herding is legal. Okay. So you guys, all right. So everybody chip in whatever if you're doing the 70 credits, do that. If you're sharing the bike, that's fine too. You've got Krieger, you've got yours free. Now, if you're going to not use the bike because you are a large creature, it's fine. You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna straight up buy my bike.
Okay.
Or not buy my bike,
All right.
rent it.
So does anybody want to ride?
I have never even seen something that big that wasn't sentient.
Yeah. Does anybody want to ride one?
No.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
No.
All right. Okay. So,
I prefer my modes of transportation not to find me delicious things.
okay. So now is anybody going to forge your license or does everybody just want to chip in your 150 credits?
How likely are we to do this again?
This is just for a season license. It's not a permanent license.
No, yeah, I know.
Oh,
But
How
The
likely are we
license
gonna do it
is
again
only for
this
this
season?
planet.
I don't know.
here's the thing.
Yeah,
He did say that they could be checked.
They will be checked
So-
probably.
They will.
There's a percentage roll, but yeah, it says that they obstacle to, whatever. So
Yeah.
I've given you enough warning.
And
I
honestly,
heard
to be
literally
honest,
nothing.
there's a chance they will be checked. So
And you're on the vest, so they're not stewards, so you'll probably, if you get caught with stuff, you might get put in the vest battles for the death.
That's why we go to Gulag.
Yeah, they don't do the gulag. They go and they put you on TV and you're in a survival thing.
No,
Pixel,
wait, no, that's literally what the gulag is.
Yeah,
Pixel.
yeah,
Fight for your freedom.
yeah.
Pixel. I don't think you realize what you can do.
I do not want to become Rasputin.
But he's not Rasputin. He's only Putin.
Hold on, pause.
I don't want to ride a giant badger, okay? Look,
It's not the Badger.
Yeah, the Badger's worse. Yeah.
not speak of nature.
Badger.
Pixel. Pixel.
So,
Pixel. It's not the Badger you could be riding.
Not riding, you sick bear.
Motherfucker. You don't want to save money?
Yeah, you could ride.
Ladder, but my hyperdrive would react.
Oh, God.
That's true. You could ride him. That's founded. That's fair.
I'm flattered that you think that way about me, bear man, but I do not work that way.
Okay.
You realize I still have a taser, right?
All right. Whatever. He's riding. Those two are riding together on an intercycle. All right. Next.
Fight.
So 150 credits for the license. Who's gonna everybody pony up unless somebody wants to forge it.
I'm gonna put down 150.
Okay.
I don't have enough.
I'm.
Wait, is it 150 for the group, or do we all have
Each
to have?
member has to have a license.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Each crew member has to have a license of 150 credits.
I got dirty 20.
So each license is 150.
Yes. Pixel does it. He is able to fake his license. Yes, you forged your license,
I'll just buy it.
and Talander did too. So,
Me and the bear.
all right, Corey fails.
Can I spend a resolve to reroll that?
Sure.
But you're gonna have to take whatever you get.
All right, so Keeger and Wotech bought a license. Okay, yeah, Corey got it. So you guys, we have 3 fake ones, and we have 2 bought ones.
And one of them looks very legit.
Yeah, mine a very legit looking fake one. Of course, that one gets made by a literal talking computer.
All right, so that's fair.
The
Okay.
I mean, honestly, we could probably just made a bluff check to say that Gordon wasn't a quote unquote party member.
Okay, pause. Before we continue, I want to point something out. Okay. Pixel reacted to this token being his dad. And it's just so happened.
God. What am I missing?
My
The
hair-
camera that's on the screen right now resembles mine in gaming.
It just happenstance. I mean, it's a black panther with green eyes.
Ah, it's better than.
Let's go.
Can we trade up?
This thing is fine.
Can we trade up?
Straight up. For what?
Yeah.
She's the mother. I mean, she's the rancher.
Yeah. Can we trade up?
What do you mean trade up? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, gaming night has been underperforming lately.
Yeah, this girl will probably kick your ass. Okay. All right, here we go. She's a farmer. She wants to stay on the farm with her hubby, the Skeetermander. Okay, now you can purchase some more tools and aids to make it easier. Each tool will interact with the mechanics of driving the herd. Okay, there's a scent of blood that attracts Defrixes, and a single-use blood lure can be used for 50 credits. This will give you a +2 to whoever the PC is that is attempting to overcome the jagged rocks obstacle. A sound file with the Defrex call can be purchased for 50 credits. You might find one on the Infosphere for free with Computers Check. So basically, you'd be making a call for the Defrex to make them come. The third thing, the call will give you automatically succeed at one of the checks required during the drive. And then finally, the Defrex Wranglers often use small reptiles known as flushing lizards. They emit a loud, shrill bark that causes Defrixes to retreat. A flushing lizard can be rented for $100 a day. Whoever has the lizard, a character using the lizard on an intimidating check against the Defrex will gain a +2. So do
Leave
you?
that to the bear.
So do you want to buy any of those things?
Why are you giving it to me?
Because intimidation,
But he is the mount.
right? But aren't you the?
I don't.
Don't you have intimidation? It's would give you a +2.
I only have like a. Not really. I mean, it's a class skill, but I only have a +4 to it. I have
Okay.
no charisma.
Well, that would make it a +6
Oh, then that would make it my thing since I have a +7 to it.
for intimidation.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to buy it? It's 100 credits a day.
Mm,
Does anybody want to grab the call off of the Infosphere for the Computers Check?
I'll take a crack at that.
Yep. All right. So with that, you'll get an automatic success on one of the checks on the final drive. Okay. Now, does anybody want to get the blood to get the extra 2 points to get over the jagged rocks?
I guess I'll take it.
Okay. All right. So that will cost you 50 credits. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it? All right. So you got 1 lizard, 1 sound file, and 1 blood pack lure. Okay. So you
I
can.
rent it for 12 days.
All right. Well, we'll see how long it takes you. There's 6 rounds, so it shouldn't take you that long. Okay. So you guys roll me a pounding check, and we'll fly over to the Yeti Preserve and begin the round up.
Come on.
Actually,
Also, just as a quick aside, I say that I spent 10 credits to buy some spurs.
sure.
Are you ready to make them jingle, jangle, jangle?
For your inner cycle, you can ride your spurs on your inner cycle. All right, at 24, you're fine. All right, so you get okay. So the way that you're going to do these skill checks, if you're on a Defrex, it's a DC 14. If you're on an inner cycle, it's DC 19, and if you're walking, it's 24. And this would be for different skill checks that will come up. So, all right. So if you're on a Defrex, it's easier. All right. You land on the Yeti Preserve, and you begin the roundup. You quickly find tracks, dens, scat, and other signs of Defrexes before eventually finding several of the animals, many of them adolescents. So a lot of them are these guys. You got a lot of these guys. Not a lot of the big ones, but there are a few. Okay. Just remember these things are massive. All right, now you want to try to get up to 100 and some, but we'll see what happens. Okay, it will take you 6 rounds. Each round you'll get an obstacle that you have to overcome. The players will select one crew member to resolve the obstacle by attempting the skill check. The DCs will be determined. If you're on a Defrex, it's a 14. If you're on an inner cycle, it's 19. And if you're on a foot, it's 24. If you succeed, you get 1 success. At the end of the 6 rounds, the number of successes will determine how many animals you came back with. So you can have a chance of. So if you get 1, 2, or 3 successes, you're going to fail and only get 40 of them delivered. If you get 4 successes, you'll get your 60 and you'll get your bonus. But if you get all 6 of them, you'll get all 100 of them on the ship. Okay. All right, so the max is 6 successes. All right, Jagged Rocks. A group of adolescent Defrexes attempt to flee, heading straight into jagged rocks that jut from the ground. You must race off and draw them back to the larger group. You can do a survival check to ride a Defrex, a piloting check to steer the inner cycle, or an athletics check to jump out ahead of them on foot. If you fail, you will fall and take damage. If you fail by more than 5, you catch a stray claw while attempting to maneuver, and you'll take damage from the claw, in addition to the damage from the rocks. So this is a survival if you're riding a Defrex, which nobody is. A piloting if you're inner cycle, or athletics if you're on foot. And you get, if you're on foot, it's a 24. If you're riding, it's a 19. Sorry.
Wow.
Can I earn a result for that?
So, can I just get an assist from athletics?
No, because you're by yourself in this one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Pixel re-rolled. I'll allow Pixel to have his re-roll because he did ask for it. So with Pixel's re-roll, remember you guys only get 1 shot, but that's fine. So you succeed, you're good, and you don't lose it, but you do lose 1 of your resolve points. Okay. Now, next step, a group of Vexcarian agents on the inner cycle arrive and inspect the drive. If everybody has a license, they automatically overcome and get 1 success. Otherwise, the crew can try to avoid or negotiate with them. To avoid, okay. So now this is where we've got 3 people that have fake ones. So, let me roll and see what we get. 42.
Yes, we are the legal.
Roll me a bluff check.
Who has good bluff?
9.
Or diplomacy.
Still Keeger.
Yeah.
Keeger.
Nice. Okay. Yep. You talk to them and distract them while they're checking them, and they're fine. You succeed. So you don't get a fine. You would have gotten fined by 100 credits each for the ones that were fake. And if you failed by 5 or more, the herd would have gotten straight off and the avalanche would have got set off. And you all would have gotten bludgeoning damage. But you negotiated it out. What did you say to him to convince him to look somewhere else?
Listen, man. Well, we're getting money just to get his little juniors and their moms out here. So if he can make this go fast, that'd be great. Because we don't want something bad.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, he's like, all right, well, you seem okay. That's fine. And all these other ones, these all look really nice. So I'll let you guys go. You all have one at least. So there we go. And he keeps on. So he just randomly picked a couple of them, inspected them, and they were fine. You guys succeeded. All right, next obstacle. There's a poaching trap. It's a hidden spike pit left by poachers. Okay, so randomly determine the character in peril. All right, so here we go. So, and our list of characters in order. So we've got 1, 2, let's see if Foley's inactive. Corey
And
Keeger. Who's the other one that's inactive?
Fighting
Hazen,
What? Azen. Okay. All right.
Hazen and his crash.
And Crash, yeah. So we move them out the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wojciech.
Junie?
Yeah, Nomi Junie is gone too, right? Yep. So Wojciech. Who's drone? Is Jury Rig? Screw loose?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm not gonna pick the drone. All right. So Wojciech, you're up. So this is a poaching trap. You need to do a reflex check to leap over the pit.
Why is it always a reflex?
Yeah, we fine.
I don't have any decks.
Okay. You take
You chose me.
4 piercing damage. All right. A character on foot leaps the pit, earns 1 success. Otherwise, to come the obstacle, a different member of the crew must save it engineering to make the save, or a medicine check to pull them out.
Wait, medicine check?
Okay, engineering with a 20 will do it. Yeah, so you can, with the engineering check, you can. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. A character on foot leaps to the pit, earns 1 success. Otherwise, to overcome it, a different member has to succeed engineering. Okay. All right. So you drive across it and you're able to fix it. And as you drive it across, you drop a rope for him and pull him out. On the failure, the next piloting or survival check will take a -2 penalty on a failure. Okay. So I'm going to count that as success for Screw Loose, but we're also going to have you have a penalty on the next one because he did fall. All right. So you've got 3 successes so far. Okay. Now we're in predatory floral. A carnivorous plant lashes out with spur-covered vines at an adolescent Defrex. You must protect the Defrex and can attempt a perception check to spot the threat early, or a survival or intimidate check to keep the Defrex safely away. So you can do a perception, survival, or intimidate. Figure out who's got the best.
I also do have the call, which is a 1 free auto success.
I got 21 perception.
All right, 21 nailed it. So you're fine.
Perception checks.
Yeah. If you had failed, you would have been exposed to Idmos and you would have gotten sick, but you're okay. And you also would have got, if you'd failed by 5, you would have gotten slashed by the angry Defrex. Okay. So a deadly scuffle breaks out among the Defrexes. This is called skirmish. The character has many ways to overcome this. Perception, spot it before it happens, and and move the aggressors from the group. Alternatively, you can attempt to expose yourselves, your mount, or your vehicles with athletics, survival, or piloting and get between them. or you can separate him with intimidation or survival check. So what do you feel like doing?
I'll do this one.
Perception?
What are you doing?
Are you going to do,
Perception.
what are you going
What
to
do you
do?
have for it?
12.
Okay.
23. Yep. You're on a bike, right? So yeah, you're fine. You succeed. All right, and then
Yeah.
next.
So for these, why don't if we only have one guy rolling, we say what we have first before we start rolling.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
here's your last one. You've got enough now successes that you're going to get your 60 at least. Now, this is a question if you're going to get all 100. Okay, so be really picky on whoever rolls this one.
I have the auto success. We could just use that.
Oh, that's true. We still haven't used that yet. Okay, so dominance
totally.
display. One of the adult Diffrexes attempts to assert control for the herd, charging toward the character in front or behind the group. You can overcome this by intimidate or survival. If you're riding the inner cycle, you can use pilot. If you're on foot, you can use athletics. On a failure, you will be bitten. And another failure, you would be wounded. So if you guys want to take your auto success, that's fine. But if you want to try and roll this anyway, let's just see what happens.
I say let's use the auto success. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that survival in it?
It would have if you were on an inner cycle, but walking would not. So, all right. So you'll take his auto success. You're good. Okay. So you'll get 100 herd. So you have a full. Yeah, that would have been okay on an inner cycle. Okay. So there you go. So you got all 100 of them. So you have 100 of these Diffrexes that you're moving ahead. As you drive the Diffrexes back to your ship, you hear a series of howls that quicken the herd's pace. Okay. So this one we're going to be on a map. Okay. There's our map. Okay. So you're in the mounds. Let's see where we're going to enter in. Roll me life science to see if you can identify what you hear.
I don't have any points in it.
I'll hit it.
I got it.
16.
Okay, 14's all the hit points. So Talander and Screwloose picked him up. Okay, with life sciences, you recognize that they're newborn Diffrex pups. They're brand new newborns. So they are, so there's 9 of them, and there's a mama. So the mama is trapped with her pup. So mama is Sunken Diffrex. So she's here. And the juveniles, Diffrex, the mother has stumbled down a cliffside into a 15 by 20 foot pool of scalding, bubbling mud that's 10 feet deep. Large enough for her head and claws to thrash above the surface of the mud. She cannot swim out. Okay, remember, she's a large creature. Let me get her into the large creature. So she's a large creature. So she's there in the mud, and her head and her claws are flopping. And this is boiling mud, okay? It's really hot mud. And it's, the more you struggle, the more you sink. So it's kind of like quicksand. But it has like, okay. Now, let's see. Trapped in the smoldering muck, the animal slowly burns to death while our 9 pups cry from the top of the embankment. Okay, so your 9 little guys are up here. So I'm just going to put it as one big one, but there's 9 little babies here. Okay.
Swarm.
Yeah, it's kind of like a swarm. It's like 9 little babies. And remember that these babies are,
They're so large.
they're small creatures. I mean, as juveniles, they're large creatures. So, I mean,
Oh, these are whelps.
these are whelps. These are newborns. These are brand new pups. They are like, literally, they're about a foot long, though. I mean, they're almost as big as Screwloose. They're foot to 2 feet.
Grim.
Yeah, or Grim, yeah. So they're,
No, Grim's not on the.
oh, okay. So anyway, they're,
Am I not?
No, he might be covered.
no.
No. That's fine. I'll
Yeah,
just put them in again.
there you go. All right, just put them in. All right, anyway. Okay, so this one is struggling. You guys got to get them out. The animal slowly burn. Okay, beyond the mud pit lies 3 large mines riddled with strange holes and belching gas. Okay, so you guys are in the gas pits. So I mean, it's like nasty. So pop yourselves out of that gas. Okay, all right, get out of the tree. Okay, so these things are belching gas up, and this is like a tar pit. Okay, so she's going down. Roll life science again.
Might fall.
No, fail, fail, fail.
I roll a resolve.
Have you rolled your regular one yet?
Life science, right?
11, yes, you did.
Everyone's
Grim.
rolling 11s.
11.
Grim.
I got you.
Nailed it. 20. All right, 20 does it. You don't have to burn your resolve. All right, a 20 will do it. The 20, you notice that these are diatha mounds. These are home to a species of exploding slug common to Vest 2. If you dismount to help, the herd will stay put, recognizing the... All right, so we'll say that the herd is here. We'll draw a box for the herd.
So the idea of herd carnivores is terrifying.
So the herd is right there, just kind of waiting. They're taking up... Supposed to be taking up 20 by 30 space, but you get the idea. They're there. They're just kind of hovering around.
Phantom, real quick, I'm sorry to ask this like so late in what we're doing this now. Are these things carnivores?
These guys,
Yeah, the badgers.
they're predators, but they're not. You're gonna try and tame them. So yeah, I mean they do eat meat. Yes. Do they eat heat? Do they eat you guys? Not unless you piss them off. It's kind of like if you keep them fed well, they're not going to come after you. It's kind of like a polar bear. They're not going to come after the human unless they don't have any other food. But polar bears will hunt humans. Grizzlies won't necessarily hunt humans. So we'll say they're grizzly. We'll say they're grizzly.
Travel in herds.
All right. So yeah. So they're
Do move in herds.
they're there. Yeah. All right. So
I'm just asking that also applies to something on this planet that regularly hunts them.
you mean that big elephant-like creature that's radioactive?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. There's a massive creature that looks like 6 elephant legs or whatever on Vast that's radioactive, and
No,
they
we dealt with it on
they
the,
will, yeah, they'll mess you
Dead
up.
Sons.
Yeah, from Dead Sons, those things will mess you up bad. And you guys only you only felt one of them, and you didn't fight the other ones. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah, the Eoxians, the Eoxian crazy one. All right. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
so there we go. We've got this that you got to deal with. Now, if you descend down, and this is kind of down a pit. You see the shaded edges here. You're going to drop down. It's 30 feet. Let's see. Wait a second. It says if you try to hurt. Okay. You got to decide what you're going to do with the pups. They're up here. They're probably not going to move without the mama, but just so you choice of you whatever. And you got slugs, exploding slugs, and noxious flammable gases coming out of this. So
Oh joy.
just to let you know what those guys look like, let's just go ahead and put them out here. They look like
slugs.
they're exploding slugs. I mean, they're slugs.
They look like the end of a tentacle that a facehugger would shove down your throat.
Yeah, kind of like that. Now they are.
Complete from H.R. Geiger's Wet Dreams.
Anyways,
You think that wasn't what the aliens were?
Anyways, okay, these guys are small creatures. They're not that big. They are small creatures. They're not that crazy, but there are a few of them out here.
Question.
Yep.
Are they weak to salt?
anyways.
I don't understand the question. Anyway, they're weak to salt. I know they're not, because they're They're a vermin, and they're immune to disease and immune to poison, and they live in a gaseous, flammable thing that they can explode and blow everything up if they feel like it. They have a detonate and explosive charge.
Anyways,
So, all right. So as you go,
To see if we can kill them with salt.
all right, as you move
Anyway.
closer to the death wrecks, they immediately burrow to the surface and defend their homes. Okay. So there you go. The constant release of regurgitated incendiary gas and volatile materials from the burrowed diatheras has transformed the ground here to a turbulent pit of boiling mud that belches fire. The boiling mud is difficult terrain and 10 feet deep. At the start of your turn, anybody who's in the pit of scorching mud will take 2d4 fire damage. You can take a fortitude save for half. The sunken Defrex trap also takes this damage. While the creature's within the mud pit, it doesn't sink. However, a large or smaller creature attempts to move within it, you will have to do an athletics check to swim. If you fail, you will be pulled to the bottom and held there if already at the bottom of the pit. So this thing will suck you under if you fail your swim test.
Looks like it's your thing.
And characters who activate their environmental protections will be protected from suffocation or drowning, but not from fire damage. Okay,
Wait,
so
all right.
roll me a perception check and see what you find out about her.
26.
Okay, with your 26, you realize that you're gonna need engineering or survival to see if you can get a lasso, a net, a pole, or some kind of rescue device. You can use life science, stealth, or survival to then, after you succeed at the first one, to get her to use it, and then you got to use athletics check to pull them out. Otherwise, you can go in there and try to help them.
You make the loose, I put it on her, and you pull her out.
All right, but because we have you've disturbed the other guy, the Diatham Mounds, we're going to go ahead and do our turn order, and you guys can figure out how you're going to do that with these guys attacking you.
slugs. Why did it have to be slugs?
Horrifyingly disgusting slug.
The slugs.
They're not the worst slugs I've seen.
Yeah, they're only half CR, so they're not too bad.
Explode.
But they do explode, and they can ruin your day in a moment with all this gas around.
It entered the territorial folklore.
All right, so
Feel like that's wrong, but okay.
all right, Wotek, you are up. Do you want to try to start saving the animal, or you want to try to close or kill off some of these Diathos? Now, if you
I'll take out the diathesis.
okay, light them up.
So,
They're immune to, I guess, fire, but
as if that's what I'm doing.
okay. All right, so
Cold damage.
so cold, yes. So you critted 7.
What does that shatter that?
Which one you gonna go? Which one you gonna go?
Well, naturally the one that's closest to me.
This one. Okay. All right, so that takes 7, so he's down to 6. Okay, so you took half his damage. Took half his hit points. Nice. All right, screw loose.
Creature
Okay.
here.
All right. Are you gonna try to build something?
No, the engineer is engineered.
Okay. See what the engineer can do. Engineering. You can build a lasso, a net, a pole, or a rescue device. Okay. Tell me what you're gonna build.
I am going to construct a simple pulley system, basically like a lasso or something,
Okay.
that will go underneath the creature's arms. The bear can pull her out.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. You succeed at building that. Corey, you're up. Yep. So you built it. Corey, are you going to try to use life science, stealth, or survival to try to interact with it, or are you going to try to kill one of these slug things?
I'm going to take care of one of the slugs.
All right.
Specifically, that one.
All right.
Okay, attacks.
Okay, with that, you will take 6 at the point that as it starts to die, its flesh becomes very unstable. It will take, it dies exploding. Okay, so it is going to explode as you kill it. And it's going to affect a 10 by 10 area, 10 first radius burst. So that means that you two are in the explosion range. So roll a reflex save. And you take 4
and
4 or 5. Oh, yeah, 3. Yep, 2. Oh, down here too. Yep. 10-foot circle. So all 3 of you.
12.
Okay, so you all succeed. DC was only 9 because you're. So you only take 2 points of fire damage. Okay. Keegar. Now you can do a survival, life science, or stealth to coax it to grab it.
Stealth is my best option.
Right. All right. So we've got a rope to him right now, or to her right now. Yeah, excellent. So she grabs the hold. That's perfect. So you're all good there. All right. Now it is. Let's see. He's dead. So this one's dead. Okay. So these guys move. Which one's up? This one. Isn't that all right, whatever. All right, so this guy will move. He can move just 30. So he's going to move.
That's fast for a slug.
Yeah. So he's going to move right.
No, not Redditors.
He's going to move right
People.
there. Yeah.
Not Redditors. People on Twitter.
Oh, wait, sorry.
They get a lot. They're a lot easier to trigger. Well, Twitter people are a lot easier triggered.
All right, he's going to bite Wotek. 25 to bite KC. 3 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, because I got shit armor.
Okay.
Just be happy it's not trying to spear you.
Okay, so now the next one is over here. He is going to run up and bite our kitty cat, Keegar. All right, so 17 KC.
That hits.
Okay, 4 points of slashing damage. All right, Talendar, you're up.
All right.
All right, you can fight this guy, or you can move up to where Screwloose is and try to do an athletics check and pull this guy out of the water. It's mommy out of the water, or part of the burning hot tar, whatever it is.
Well,
All you have to do is
Oh,
move
no.
to that space. You just have to move here because he has it anywhere here is fine. You can be in the shared space. You can move right there to the edge. Yeah, that's fine. It's all within 30, so you can do that. But you will attack of opportunity from both of those if you go straight up.
unfortunate. I don't want to get smacked. Maybe.
Or you can just try and kill one and move on. But
I'm gonna move right there.
okay,
I'm gonna
that's fine. You can do
do
that.
Magic missile.
Yep.
Magic missile on here.
Yep. You want to hit this guy too? Is your second one?
No, I'm just gonna lay into this one.
Lay on to that one. All right, let's go.
Uno.
Okay.
Yeah. First missile. He was
8 points. Nice. Okay. Just above this
So-
4 points threshold. He has 5 left.
that's actually 10.
Oh, it is 10. Okay.
Yeah.
So then he's down to 3, and it will activate. Let's see. If he goes while he is under 4 points or at as a full action, he can move up to double his speed, make a bite attack. Detonation ability then triggers. Okay. So we'll see when he gets his turn. Wojtek.
So I'm not going to care about that.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go all the way up here.
Okay. He gets
Go ahead.
he gets his. Oh wait, I did the wrong one. Hold on, I hit the wrong button. It's bite. It's not detonate. Bite.
There are jokes to be made there about having an entire species willing to detonate themselves on you to achieve a goal.
Ah, nat 1. All right, so nat 1.
When like that, they become like creepers.
Oh man!
Okay, so
We're
nat
not talking about politicians.
a nat 1 with that. I used to be an explorer like you till I took a tooth to my knee. I lunged too far and I bit my knee, doing normal damage to myself. So he took the damage. 2 points of damage. He has 3 points left, so he's still alive. But he took 2 points as he bit himself.
So I
Kinda
it's
tripped.
a athletics check now to pull it up.
Yeah, you can flip you the rope over there. That's fine. So
Put your back into it.
I rolled a fucking 2.
yeah, that won't work.
I'm going to burn a resolve point for that. This pissed me off.
All right.
Can I be of some assistance?
On your turn, you
It's
can.
your turn.
27. Okay, so you put an extra resolve in there, and you do pull mommy out. Okay.
He's gonna need that.
All right. These guys are all extremely happy. Mama has got a little bit of damage, but we'll take care of that in a minute. Screw loose. It's your turn. You still have 2 of these guys. One is right next to you.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna shoot it in the face. with My tactical blaster.
Okay. Okay. And you do not get that with your blaster. Oh, and he also, since you shot him with the blaster, he actually gets an attack of opportunity. He gets to bite you too. But your shot misses and ricochets wildly.
Oh no. You know what would be funny if it hits the other one?
So we'll see where it goes. If it hits one of you guys, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it hits them. If it hits a 6, 7, and 8, it hits one of them.
What if it hits the mom?
6. It shot the mom.
Oh no!
I called it.
Okay, yeah, because there's 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 creatures that are still alive. Well, I guess we could have rolled a 10 and shot the kids, but they're up on the hill. So yes, you fire and shoot behind you, as you look at it fires. You look at it and you're like looking on the side, and it fires off and shoots mom behind you. Mom takes 8 points of force damage. Okay.
Cool.
All right,
You
so
got that.
8 points of force damage. So she is, let me see how many hit points. She is down to 30 hit points. Okay, but she's okay. All right,
Official.
Cool.
Vincent Notes.
Corey, you're up. What are you going to do this
I
thing?
did not smack her ass.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Wait. He gets to bite you too because you shot. Hold on. 8. That's not going to do anything. He misses. All right. So, Corey, you're up.
I'm gonna try to take that thing out.
Okay. It has 1 hit point. So, yeah.
It's dead.
It is dead. So,
that is a gross amount of overkill.
and that sucks because his next roll he was able to double speed move and run up somebody, bite and explode, and he did not get to do that. He just sits there and explodes, and nobody's in his range. So whatever, he's not happy.
Yeah, the thing is, though, I think you get bit by the other snail.
No, yes, he does.
Yes, he does. So he does get bit by the other snail. The
Actually,
bite.
no, he doesn't. He
Wait.
already spent his.
Oh no, that's right. This guy already missed his. Yeah. So I mean, he's done. So this guy is blown all to pieces. So he's gone, and he's out of the thing. So it is Keeger's turn.
First up, trick attack.
Yeah.
That's not even a trick.
It actually does. Oh no, it's not because it had to be a 20. Right? Nope. You're right.
It has to be.
For failure.
20 and a half. Yeah. Well, yeah, they had a half, so I would have taken a 20. But okay. Because they round down. It'd be 20.5. So anyway, so the trick misses. A 21 though will hit. So it'll take 4 points of damage. So all right. Next it is his turn. He is not in critical range yet, but what he's going to do, he's going to full attack and bite. Wait, who's this right above him?
Pixel's drone.
Oh, no, he can't bite the drone. He's going to bite Pixel. Both bites.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how come I only rolled one? All right, whatever. Just take the one. Just supposed to roll
This
two.
one's at the. Also.
Whatever, it's fine. Just take that.
That hits hard. It rolled that one.
It's
One
fine.
damage.
Yeah. Okay, so Talendar.
So. How are you out of stamina?
We didn't take a rest, I thought.
We had time.
You actually flew here, so there's no excuse for not having stamina reset.
Oh, well, in that case,
You
I only have 19 down.
Yeah, it's fine because you flew like a couple hours to get to this ranch on the planet because you're doing low speed.
Yeah.
So you're fine. You did have to fly to the planet, and you've had to get your licenses. You had to get the energy cycles. You've had time to rest.
It was a whole process.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to tell my mother that she
All
couldn't
right.
No, no one said
All right, your turn.
we have like a break or anything.
Oh,
We had a few days from our last job.
Yeah, remember you guys had a full rest, so you should have everything should have been reset.
yeah.
the mama's all right. Right?
Mama's all right. You have just one of these guys, and he has less than 10 points.
Yeah, I'm just gonna magic missile him to death.
Oh wait, no, not right where I am.
Too bad. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, please. All you have to do is a reflex save.
Yeah, and the most it's going to be is a 1d4 plus what is it? With 1d6 is a max damage, even if he does blow up. So
No, wait. Why don't you back up a few and then try to shove it into the target?
well, you're next.
Yeah,
You're in
on
the
other
way.
side.
If you want to grapple him and body slam him on your turn, you could try that. But you're out of the way. You're in the way right now.
These things are small creatures. You can just probably punch it between my legs.
Small creature.
No,
Well, there's
so
if they are
you're only a medium creature, dude.
you're medium.
Not small.
This guy's
They're small creatures.
this guy's small. These guys are small. They're not tiny, but so they take up the same square. But they are small creatures. They are less than
That's
4
between-
foot.
yeah, it's between like 2 and 4 feet. That's
Yeah.
small.
Yeah, that's small. They're between 2 and 4 feet, so they're like a dog size.
Saki are considered small humanoids.
Yeah.
It could not kick it.
Great. I can't even do anything because it'll hit like 4 of our guys.
Okay.
Don't have
You want to just hold your turn?
Push it.
Actually, it will also hit you.
Yeah, you may want to just move out of the way.
I can move.
You're in the
I
the
can move.
gas,
It will also hit
and
the bomb.
If he does go, it's 10 feet. Yeah, so mom will everybody will take damage. You could try to combat maneuver and knock it out of the way a little bit, or knock him over one or whatever. I mean, you can try to do some kind of grapple. You could do some. You could try to do something. I don't know what you could try. Just get creative.
Oh, wait.
But when it gets below 4 or fewer, then it can, or dies, it can blow up. So,
I'm just gonna hold my turn to magic missile
all right, that's.
if it moves.
Well, I mean, you can do the magic missile now. He has 9 points, so you just fire 2. You're pretty much not going to kill him, but you will make him volatile.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to hold it? That's fine. Wojtek, you're next. What are you going to do? So I'm going to move the mom over here to start going toward the babies, to get the babies to crawl down.
So I'm gonna feed her.
Mama Fat's cookies.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, so that will help bring her up a little while. Let's see. What's her
That
total?
must really help.
Yeah, so she is 38 to start. She's down to 30. Yeah, so you can start getting her some help back. Okay. All right. Screw loose. You have this one thing in front of you. What are you going to do?
I have a stupid question to ask. And Jackal did bring it up. Could I, in theory, grab this thing and then throw it into the mud?
Yes.
In theory, you can. You got to survive at a CMD check.
You have to beat its CMD of KAC plus 8,
Mm-hmm.
and then and that allows you to move it 5 feet.
Yep.
For every 5 that you beat that CMD is an extra 5 feet you can move it.
Correct. So you can grab the slug and chuck it. A melee attack.
Yeah.
Well, it's strength
Yeah.
plus your BAB and everything else.
Strength plus your map.
Immediate attack thing.
Yeah. Which you should have just in case.
But yeah, just any kind of melee attack is fine. But yeah, you should be able to do your strength plus you're not a soldier, so you wouldn't be 3, so it's probably 1. Because everybody else would be rounded down. So yeah. It could be 2, but I don't think it is.
Damage? Or
I mean,
There's-
if you want, you can just take full defense and let me come over to throw it.
There's no yeah, that's true. You could just back up. But there's no damage, you're just chucking it. So it just depends on if you're successful in the attack.
Yeah.
It is an attack roll, but no damage.
Yeah. It's
A 12. Is that right? Let's see what you rolled. You rolled an 11. Why is there a -1 to his ability? 2 for his BAB, -1 for his ability.
he has a less than 10 strength.
Oh, okay, so he has a negative strength. Okay.
Yeah.
So a 12 won't do it. A 24 is the shot. Yeah. Okay. Corey. Okay, sorry. Keeger, go. When he comes back, we'll let him go.
He only has 9 hit points, right?
Oh, quarterback.
Okay.
Oh, Gordon.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is raining sideways out here.
Oh,
Wow.
rain too?
Yeah. I can hear it
Calm down.
battering against the roof of the house right now.
Well, it's your turn.
Welcome,
Right.
Ailes, Alexis, the Nexus, Alice Sidray,
We have that right in the middle of us. Oh.
another TV viewer danking around have this too, and string elements. Okay.
How much health do you guys have left?
Plenty. You guys they haven't really done much.
How much damage can that do in
9 health.
air?
This guy blows up at 1d6. That will miss. And a nat 1. So a nat 1. Well, he's
You know what?
small creature.
You know what it is? We're firing plasma weapons in a swamp filled with explosive gas.
Your attack whiffs and does diddly squat. You are flat-footed until the end of next round. So now you're
It is-
flat-footed.
It is also a range attack in melee range.
Ooh,
Okay.
idea.
No.
Kiga,
No.
are you gonna try to body slam this thing and throw it in the pit? Do a suplex, do a German suplex over your head and throw him in the
I have to
pit.
get a 24, so I would have to get a net.
You have to get a 24, yeah.
I have a better idea.
Okay. Oh, cattle prod. A 6 and a 10
would've
will
worked.
both of them will miss.
It would have worked if I hit.
Would have worked if you hit, yeah. But you didn't. All right. Stath's turn. He's going to bite.
What's he gonna be?
He's going to bite you this time. Keeger. 19 and a 12.
I think that actually hits.
19 should hit slashing.
Yeah.
All right. Talander, you're still there. They still haven't done anything. You still have to turn. So if you want to take your turn twice, do it.
Do it. We don't care.
Fuck it. I'm magic missiling the slug.
Magic missile the slug.
Uno. I don't even know where I am.
4 points. Okay. So he's down to 5. Okay.
5. This.
And boom, down 2 to down to 3, which makes and 4. That
Yeah.
will kill him. So everybody do me a reflex save as he blows up.
Yeah.
And then DC is only 9. It's only 1 fire damage. Anybody succeeds takes no damage. All right, so far 3 people succeeded. Yeah, you're fine.
Calendar failed. Ooh, what
And
about-
yes, Tounder, you take 1 fire damage. Woo! As he's dead. All right.
It's just.
I need to roll robots.
Robot.
Oh yeah, robot. Yeah, he's fine. No damage. All right, so now you have an additional 10. You have a mama and 9 baby cubs. So you actually have 110. So you can decide whether you're going to just let them stay here and heal mama up and let the baby stay here, because you really don't have the room for the pups. So we're going to allow you to. You could have taken them if you had room. You don't have room for them now, so you can let them go.
I mean, we do have the smuggler's compartment.
Oh,
We do.
There's
That-
not enough
oh, you know,
space.
you know what though? You guys have your. Did you guys finish your deck? I mean, did you finish your null space cargo hold? If you did, yeah, you can actually. All right, so
We've always had them.
all right, yeah.
We
So
have 2.
you have 2, so that lets you put 50 in each cargo hold. So that's 100. So with these extra 10, you'd have to put them in the smuggler's hold.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. If you want to do it, that's fine. I'm not sure you want to put a mama and her 9 cubs in the smuggler's hold, but hey, it's all good.
Probably gonna want somewhere small and quiet.
All right. That's probably fine. That's probably fair. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to do that, that's fine. So just as you, all right, let me close. Let me get rid of the combat here. Remove all turns, clear the thing. All right. All right, how much longer you guys want to play? We're at 10 o'clock.
A little bit longer.
All right. All right, so this will be interesting. As you come up to the cave, okay.
Mm.
All right, so let me see which, the ravine. You're at the Giliki Ravine. As you leave the gulch with your Defrex herd, there past starts to catch up with you. Desperate to reclaim the Oliphant, Eileen Rizora, executive VP at Edge Corp, is busily planning her vengeance. After you have left the Horseye orbital plate, she turned her science team into the task of tracking you guys down, and she has contracted a company wet work specialist by the name of Creech Nakin to hunt you down and kill you. Always planning ahead, she doesn't always rely on hired muscle to do the job. She is also has created a special weapon. Yeah. So add a bit of conspiracy fiend. Creech has an obsession with the rumors of Greys, reptoids, and fungal creatures, supposedly infesting every corner of the Pact Worlds, from stewards to the Pact Council themselves.
Well, he's in the wrong game.
Who is?
He should be in Thursday.
That's true. He should be in Thursday's game.
Look, man, you're looking for my sister. She's in a different space right now.
Yeah. So she is. Rizora bought Creech's assistance by offering a custom drug that would protect him from the mind control and allow him to see shapeshifters in their true form. It does have a deadly side effect, but he doesn't know that. It's a batch of incendiary nanites programmed to seek out other creatures, replicate, and detonate in a fire explosion. Oh, nice. Just like these guys. While you fend off the assassination. Okay. So, when you come in, let me see if I can remember which way you're coming in. You're coming in on this side. You have your herd is right here. Now, is anybody leading the herd, or are you guys pushing the herd?
I mean, yeah.
I would probably be in the back.
That would be the front.
That's the front, but that's fine. Is anybody in the front? Someone usually is. Okay. All right. Anybody else up front?
Oh, where's the front?
Here.
Again?
The front's up there.
I'll probably be like right next to the bear.
The melee bears usually in the front.
Okay. Is that where we're at?
We're each taking a corner.
All right. So as you step up, roll me reflex save.
Bear and the robot.
Bear and the you two guys up front, roll me reflex save. Okay, so
Highest reflex roll ever.
you got 2 7. Okay, so you got 16 and a 17. Let's see what that happens. All right, so when you do that, all of a sudden you see this big flash of light as a flashbang grenade goes off under your foot. And the DC is... Shit, I don't have the DC for it. MK1, I think it's a 15. But you guys both succeed, and you're able to cover your eyes as you see it pop up. Now, the question is, what happens with this herd that just got seen a flash of bright light? Evens, they run. Yeah, it's a flashbang. So yeah, so they're gonna run left, or they're gonna run right. Evens or odds, they go left. Evens, they go right.
Are we even like Gavin?
Even. So we're going. It's going to start running this way. All right. So you guys do a reflex save to not getting trampled by this. As it gets right here, it fires off another mine that's right here. So that blows up, and the herd now will go back this way. Take off running.
God damn it.
Okay. So let me see. So roll me a reflex save again as the second one goes off.
I feel like this is meant to just fuck us over still.
Well, not necessarily.
Designing this module, I want to shove a cactus up their ass.
Also, why wouldn't we be allowed to have a perception check?
You can, but it was buried in the ground. Go ahead and do a perception check. Let's see if you would have seen it. But it's buried under the ground as a buried mine, and he has a merc mine layer.
That's
So you wouldn't see it.
Except
Funny.
someone what?
All right. Well, Pixel's in the back, so he wouldn't have seen it. It had to be the only two people in
So-
front that would be able to see it.
So it's another reflex.
Thank you for taking my 26 again.
Yeah.
15. Does that make
So Keeger was in the back, so you guys wouldn't have seen it. You did see the herd change enough, so you guys ducked out of the way. The herd came by you, so the three in the back are okay. The front two, you guys rolled your you guys rolled your reflex, so you covered your eyes, so you're not blinded. You're okay. And
And just spin. Let's see how many ones we can roll.
that's okay. All right, so now roll me your turn order, because at this point we have. Well, let me see. Who had the highest sniper? I mean, not sniper. Who had the highest perception? It was Keeger. No, Screw Loose. Screw Loose got a nat 20. So the both Screw Loose and Keeger notice that there is someone on the hill up here.
We got a snake in our boot, boys.
Yeah. So Creech.
I feel like this was where, hey, guess what? You know all that work you did to get all 100? Yeah, no, it's invalidated because now they run off.
They haven't run off. They just kind of got back here. You can still get them. They're not gone. Because this is a narrow passageway.
This is not what the mom needs.
So they are not gone. You still have.
But they're still running.
Yeah, it'll probably take you a little bit of time to. Let me see what the answer is. All right, hold on. Let me see. So it says if the nanites have started to infest his body and spread, and have already spread through the ravine, where they take some of the Defrexes as their next host.
So we lose them anyways.
No, not the guys that. No, those are Defrexes.
Those guys.
Oh yeah, I guess some of them. Yeah, it does have a few of those. All right, let me read. All right, there are 4 flash grenades. 2 of them have fired off. The guy has watch in hiding behind improved cover, so he's up here hiding behind. I guess he would be here because he's behind improved cover. So
Is it total cover?
no, it says improved cover. So we'll say his buddy is over here. Ghoul is a radioactive predator. So he's his buddy.
Like my Uncle Ricky.
He is a medium creature. Your boy here is a male noir soldier. He's a monstrous humanoid. So take another look at him.
Oh, God. It's a mini minotaur.
Yeah, he's a mini minotaur. And he's got 4 of the hoax. Okay. So he watches from hiding behind an improved cover atop one of the plateaus that surrounds the ravine, observing through the sights of his tactical rail cannon. You can spot him with the 23 perception check, which you did. And then the other one spotted his pet ghoul, an Eoxian creature known as a skittlehead hound that has a hairless body and skeletal carapace that covers his head, neck, and back, and he hides in the bushes beyond the flash grenades. So he's actually not there. He is up here. He's hiding in the bushes up here. All right. But it says now, by the time you arrive, the nanites that infested Creech's body have already spread through the ravine, where they take some of the Defrexes as their next host. Creech and Ghoul wait to attack until the flash grenades detonate or they're spotted. If you walk through the flash grenade hazard, they will attack immediately, benefit from surprise. So they both get 1 attack. All right, so let me roll.
And we're missing somebody.
Who are we missing?
Gordon.
I'm right here.
He's talking.
On the
On the-
turn
on the-
turn order?
Yeah, you haven't rolled your initiative.
Yeah. Initiative go. 2.
Roll a go. Okay, so this guy. Come on, stop. Stop with the thing. Okay, there it is. All right, so there's initiative. All right. Okay, so we got. They will get their roll first, and then you guys will get to go in turn order. All right, so my first boy here, he's looking down his rail gun, and he is going to light up Wotech.
It's gonna hit because I have shit armor.
19
Because I have shit armor.
piercing. All right, now this guy, he can move 40.
We
So
definitely
he's
need
going to come
the-
running out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's going to bite Talander. And he is radioactive. So he has radioactive fangs. All right, so he bites you with piercing damage of 9, but he also has radioactive fangs. So roll me a fortitude save or you get radiation sickness.
How does he?
I'm immune to radiation.
Then you're great. So all you take is 9 pulse piercing damage.
He's radioactive.
All right, so you get to go. Now it's your turn, Talander, because you are radioactive immune. You get to go first.
I'm guessing I get smacked if I cast a spell near him.
Depends on the spell.
Magic missile.
Yeah,
Yes.
he can bite you.
Go to Surge, however, you can still cast it, and I would suggest you move south so you can get the bonus +2.
That's true.
Give him the bad touch.
He's in the ass.
I'm guessing there's no technologically
There's
advanced thing on him.
no,
No.
he's a radioactive animal.
Hey,
Yeah, if you play your cards right, Keeger, you could tame this guy and take him with you.
You gotta. We got. If you play your card right, then you gotta.
Oh, if you play your cards right, you can actually tame this guy if you beat his master before you kill him.
if we came in before you shut out the airlock.
No shock.
I don't want radioactivity on my ship.
Just asking, since
That's why
Keeger
I
wants
said
to go with
That's
everything.
insane.
Put me out the airlock.
That's how do you get a +2?
15.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
Because flanking.
Okay, it's 13.
Oh, no, then that's
His EAC is 11 anyway. It's irrelevant.
It's
It's a
17.
hit regardless. So,
So 22 lightning.
all right, yeah.
Damage.
Yeah, he only has 20, so you immediately one-shot kill this guy. He only had 20.
whatever they just
Does
backhand
anyone
the
here
man.
smell lunch?
You just immediately killed this guy. You hear this roar from above. He's pissed. But yeah.
All right.
So he had his conspiracy serum which he had already drank. All right. So anyway, so he's gone already. So the ghoul is gone.
How tall are these?
Those mountains are 20 feet high. Climbing them will require a athletics check of 15 to get up there.
They won't
Okay.
have a climbing speed.
Okay, then you can just climb right up. It's 20 feet high. So 10
That's me,
10
it's
feet
down.
to it and 20 feet up. So there you go.
Yeah, that's gonna
And
be
you-
a full,
yeah, you can-
That's great. Both my actions. Move up there.
What was your speed?
30.
I have a 15 climb speed.
Oh, okay, that's why. Got it. All right, so you get on up there. All right, so it's his turn. He turns around and he sees a bear crawl up behind him. He's
Bear who is bigger than him, apparently.
He is bigger than him. He is only a medium creature. He's a big medium creature. He's a 7 foot tall medium creature, but he's a medium creature nonetheless. He still has his tactical cannon in his hand. But he's gonna reach with his unnerving hand. And well, no, because he has to move forward if he does that, because he still doesn't have but 5 reach. Okay, so what he's going to do, he's going to take a step forward and he's going to horn you. He's going to jam the horn into you. That's what he's going to do. All right, so he's going to grab the horn and he's going to tech you with the horn.
That hits.
All right.
The shit armor.
All right. Okay, Screw Loose, you're up now. You now, since you guys are in the back, you could try to round up the herd and calm them down.
What would that take?
That would probably take Defrex moves the speed of 40, cramped the terrain. Caught in it will take the damage. Characters move in and through the herd, but the space occupies is difficult trait. Okay, so to get them back, I think you can do survival, or you can do piloting check, because you do have your vehicles.
Alright. Do that. 4.
Okay. So 24. Yeah. So you start to calm them down and you stop them from running off any further. And you kind of get them so they're kind of piling up on top of themselves and kind of turn them around. You got it. They're still not completely calm, but they slowed down and they're not running away anymore.
I'll be
Corey.
right back.
All right, Corey, what are you gonna do?
Okay, what are options?
You got a guy up here that's got improved cover from you. He's wide open to Wojak, and you can help round the stampede up with the piloting check
Or survival?
or survival, or
Okay.
use one of your other things that you have if you got anything that you have the call too. So
I already used that.
it's an audio clip. You can use it again.
Yeah, I'll try to use that to get them under control then.
Okay. All right. So that's fine. Okay. So. All right. So that sounds good. Okay. It is Keeger's turn. What are you going to try to do? You're going to try to help him with the fight, or are you going to help with the animals here? So the animals start to move back.
This ride can get me 40 feet, right?
What can?
The cycles.
Yeah, you can do 40 feet. Yeah. I think you can do 50 with inner cycles. But yeah. You can get up there. Yep. Okay. All right.
Let's
So
get up there.
can you get up there with an air cycle? I don't think so, because it's 20 feet in the air. There's no ramp, but you can get here to the point where you can take a shot at him. Where he is now, because he moved from his cover, he moved forward. You have clear shot at him now.
Yeah. In that case, trick attack.
Okay. All right. So
That's
that
right.
will fail. Yep.
And small one.
And that's going to fail.
Come on.
Okay. So
Like your railgun's not as good as his railgun.
So he is there. It is Talender's turn. You have a clear shot now as well.
Right, so he was shot, right?
No, nobody is not taking any damage. No, he missed him.
Oh. The last spell slot that I have.
Mhm.
Magic Missile.
Okay.
Just
All
gonna
right.
lay into him.
All right, that's fine. Lay him into him. So we got 4, 9,
I'm back.
and 3. So 12 plus what? What's you have your bonuses?
2 damage.
Say again. I couldn't hear it. You broke up.
2 to damage.
2 to damage on each of them.
No, just 1.
Okay. All right. So
So the
9,
that'd be 4, 5,
12, 14.
14, yeah.
Okay.
So he'll 14 points of force damage.
Okay. All right. It is Wotek's turn.
I am going to slap the shit out of him.
reenact the Lion King on him.
All right, that will take it. That will actually hit his CMD if you wanted to do anything more with that hit. You hit him so hard, you hit his CMD.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap him off of the.
Okay, you want to flap him
Thing.
off the clip? All right, so he will take a 2d6 damage as fall damage as well, because you hit him so hard. So it will add. So he takes 24 points of damage as he falls to the cliff below. He is 2, and he is prone on his. Well, let me do a reflex, see if he lands on his feet. But he does 14. Yeah, I think he lands hard. He's not prone, but he's hurt. All right, we'll let that go. All right, so it is his turn. He has 2 hit points left.
Can I use my free action to do something?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Oh, it's a fall, asshole.
Hey, he says I like spring better. So he's going to. That won't help. Let me see if he's got anything else that can help. In charge of that taking. Okay, so because he didn't go prone, he's going to take his charge at Kier for that little comment, and he's going to do his gore with his horn. So he gets to take a full run at you with his horns. 19, 5 piercing or 15 piercing damage.
That is all my stamina.
There you go. All right, screw loose. You see the magic minotaur running through your buddy up ahead, but you are busy with your herds. What do you want to do?
I can't shoot into the herd at the same time, can I?
No, because you're actually technically you're behind this rock here, so you probably don't have a good. You can't see through the herd.
Focus on getting them around us.
All right, I can do that.
So you can roll another piloting check, yeah, and just kind of circle the herd up. Oh, you actually.
Can I re-roll that?
Do you still have the stuff for it?
You still got any you got reflex?
I still have 2 more reflex saves.
Okay, because I mean you're getting to a point if you go down, you're not going to be able to get back up. All right, do what you got to do. It wouldn't have been too big a damage, but all right, a 14. Yeah, you're okay. What would have happened was you would have bumped into one of the guys and taken some damage from them as they clawed you. All right, Corey, what are you going to do?
Have we gotten the herd back under control?
They're restless, but they're under control right now.
Okay, well, I'm riding on the back of Pixel's bike, so I'm not sure.
Oh, that's right. You guys are. That's right. You. Okay. Yeah. Since you guys are riding together, that's true. There's nowhere to go. You do not have a clear shot, so there's nothing you can do really.
I was checking like your range.
Yeah.
Soothe the whole
Yeah.
soul.
All right. So Keeger, you have some horns in you right now. Some holes where the horns were there. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna be vicious. I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna plunge the cow prod into his face.
Okay. Sounds good. And you miss as he ducks and you hit his horn. Doesn't do anything.
Again.
No, you missed.
I mean, I'm not gonna be moving.
You missed. I'll let you re-roll things for a for a skill check, but not for this. All right, Talander, you're up.
Alrighty.
I mean, you guys haven't taken any damage hardly in combat, barely.
Except me.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's down to 2 hit points, so no.
No, I took 2 hits from him. Shut up.
Well, okay. All right. Well, whatever. He just did a little bit. So, all right. So,
He did not do a little bit.
all right, Talender, what are you going to do? You got a clear shot on this guy.
Oh, I can only shoot him. No. Just try that.
Either you kill him or I do.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh,
I mean, I have something I want to do, but only if he lives.
I mean, it's definitely not.
Take your shot. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if he survives.
I mean, he is going.
Well, if it's a spell, he just has to hit.
Aren't you out of something?
All right. So, electricity damage. He goes to 0 hit points. All right. Cool.
Oh, sorry.
All right. That's fine. He goes to 0 hit points.
Yeah, he's only had 2.
All right. So, all right, Wotek, you're up on the mountain. You've still got to get your herd under control. What are you going to do?
I still have that blood that's supposed to attract them.
That's true. You do have that.
I do that.
Are you? But you're up in the top of the mountain now. You're 20 feet in the air. You're gonna.
Yeah, Send is going to carry down.
Would it?
Go down. Yeah.
Yeah, would it? Because I mean, you're 20 feet above them, and where do you want them to go? The blood's gonna get them to try to follow you, and they can't follow you up a cliff.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try and get him this way, right? So,
Yeah, I mean, you can climb down and lead them.
yeah, sure, I'll do that.
All right, so you can climb down for your turn. Okay. All right. And there's that.
He did.
Screw loose. Your turn.
Piloting check.
Yep. Yep. So you move wherever you want to move with your piloting check. If you want to kind of get behind them again to you guys are still trying to go this way. Now 2 grenades did go off, so someone may want to check, see if there's more. I don't know.
Corey?
Corey is riding with you, so I don't know if you guys want to get it down and do some perception checks. 14's you're not gonna be able to see much. Keeger, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get back on my ride and take a slow roll
Okay.
toward here.
Now the good part is inner cycles are gonna not trigger these things, so you'll be able to look pretty good. A 22. Yeah, so you find one right here. There's one right there, and you can get down and reach down and disable it. That's fine. So that's, you can only do one at a time. So that's one. All right, Talender.
I'm pointing at it.
Yep. So you can go ahead and use your turn, finish your turn to disarm it. So that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So you have an MK, you have a, what is it? You have a flashbang grenade, a flash grenade, MK2.
Yay.
So you pick that up. MK2 flash grenade. Okay, so you found one of those. All right, Talender, what are you going to do? There may be more grenades.
I'm going to walk through the area.
You're going to walk through the area? Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What are you going to do? You have your inner cycle. You can do the same thing.
Well, considering I'm renting my inner cycle,
Well, the inner cycle is a hovercraft, so it would not set off the grenade.
You rented yours. I diplomatized for mine.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, so what do you want to do? Are you going to move or just stay there? Or do perception checks, or what are you going to do? And tell me what you're perceiving.
You know what? I'm just going to do that tonight. I have a tack lash on me. Is there a way that I can like whip out the tack lash and then drag it along the dirt?
Yeah, but if you do it, you could. I mean, you could set the thing off if you did it in front of you. Yeah, but it would set the mine off. It just wouldn't. But But remember, these are flashbangs, so they're not shrapnel ones. So the light will flash, and you might scare the herd again.
We don't want to do that.
So if you want to ride across, you can probably see the dirt. If with a perception check, you'll probably be able to see the dirt that was piled up or fresh dirt, so you can see where it's buried.
I'm gonna just look and see and start clearing it.
That's fine. So you can take a 10 on this too. So you roll a 10. So yeah, you get a 12. 12 is good enough. You see that there is one up here. So if you want to ride your cycle up here, you can disarm and pick that grenade up, and you can get a second flash grenade. So go ahead and move up there. Move your guy here, and you pick up a flash grenade. Here. There you go. You're moved there. All right.
Yeah.
Wojtek, what are you going to do? You climbed down last turn. What are you going to do next? Are you going to...
Was it cleared it?
You cleared it? Okay.
Yeah. And what? I know.
He did.
Yeah, but the gun he has.
He has 0 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's checking the body.
Are you going to check the body for your perception? All right, go ahead and roll a perception check. Okay, so what he has, all right, so he has a lot of stuff. Are you going to try to take his armor off?
Is it good armor?
Yeah. And he's got some augmentations too. It could take a while. Let me tell you what he has. He has Mind Layer, so you can he has a maze. He has Golem Forge Plating 2, Maze Core Merc Mind Layer, Tactical Rail Cannon with 60 heavy rounds. He has Venomous MK1 Heavy Bone Blade, so that it has a venom on the blade. He has a Turbo Carrerin 4 doses. He has frag grenades. He has web grenades. He has augmentations of a nerving hand, phantom basal ganglia, and he has a venomous MK1 bone blade, another one. Why does he have 2? All right, but he has 2, I guess. Whatever, he has 2. Yeah, he has 2 of them.
One's a heavy bone blade. This one's normal.
Right, this is a regular bone blade. That's right. One's the heavy one. Okay,
One's
so
bone blade.
what do you want to do are you going to take his armor off? Are you going to try to take some of his augmentations off? What are you going to try to do? Oh, that's why. That one bone blade is in his hand. It's an augmentation. The other one is just on his body.
So he's just carrying.
So I'm gonna pop the blood, toss it to Keeger,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start stripping him of his shit. Of
Okay.
the good stuff.
All right, so it'll take you a couple rounds to strip him. As you're stripping him, it's his turn again. At this point, he's already burned 2 resolve points to stabilize. Burns his 3rd resolve point. He wakes up with 1 HP, and
I guess that would be.
you're right on top of him. So you're gonna roll me a reflex as you see him flip open the grenade, and he says, "It's Edge Corp. You don't just get to quit." And 7 points of
So he's going for it.
he had it in his hand and flipped it as you're taking. You've got both hands on. You have both hands taking his armor and shit off, and his third resolve point is burned. He has 1 hit point. He has
So
the
like the perception
he
was
has-
that he's still alive.
he has the feet die hard. So no, because you were looking for what he had on him. Anyway, the grenade goes off in your face. Roll me a reflex to dive out of the way. Take
I
half.
feel cheated.
Well, I'm reading you exactly word for word out of the book. Everybody's
Hey, guess what? He grenades.
He grenades.
Apparently.
well, yeah.
Fuck you, the
yeah.
game.
So you have 7 hit points that get blown up as you took off. That's why I was asking, and it said it's Edge Corp. You don't just get to quit.
And let me guess, he destroys all of his equipment too, so we can't even take it.
No, it's not going to affect equipment. It's not going to take. Not you got all the equipment. You were taking his stuff off as you were doing it. That's fine. He dies.
I swear.
He is red this time. He is dead red. So he's done, and we're out of turn order. But that's what the book says, word for word. All right. So you do get his gear now. Now you can take your time getting all of his stuff off of him. You can cut his arms off, whatever you want to do. Grenades make it much easier that you can get all of his stuff.
Dibs on the normal foam blade.
Define normal.
Well, there's a heavy one and there's a regular one. The normal one you have to cut off. It is just so you see it. It's right here. It's in his arm, but with the explosion, whatever, you can easily fix that. Take care of that. The grenades are on his chest. He has the railgun in his arm, and he has the other blown blade is behind his back. So you're able to roll him over and get that. Okay. Now you guys can, let's see. Okay, he blows up. Before the explosion, gurgling in his own blood, he stammers that after defeating, you can round up the herd, usher them into the cargo hold, and leave the planet. And that's where we're going to start, as you guys have not only both of your cargo bays filled, but you now have an extra 10 that is in your smuggler's hold. And we will start next week with whatever kind of fiasco is going to happen with the 100 Netflixes running around in your cargo holds on your ship.
110.
110.
Holy crud, he has 2 heavy weapons on him.
Yes, he does. So somebody is going to get some good armor and somebody's going to get some good weapons. So you guys can spend the next, let me see how long is it going to take. Okay. Yeah, now next week, make sure we have the ship map. Do we have a good ship map on here? Have I loaded it?
Yeah, we have a map.
For us,
No, let me see. I'm trying to see if I've got the ship map here on the thing that we drew, because you guys did tell me you drew one. So you found one. That's right. Let me see if I got it. Fuck, hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Let's see, did I put it in here? All right, there it is, the patrol boat. I got it. Okay, so we will start with the patrol boat. As you guys load it up here, I think this is it. That's the ship. So you put the Netflixes in here and here, and in the smugglers compartment there. You have 110 Netflixes on board. So let's put those on here. And that's where we're going to start. We're going to have a bunch of Netflixes here. We're going to put them there and there. And then we're going to have the juveniles down here. So we're going to make that, they're all there. Okay. So this is going to be filled. And you have
Oh, those are necographs.
100 of these bad boys here in there.
Oh boy.
110, sorry. You have 110 of these guys in your ship. Hopefully shit doesn't go sideways. Hate to have a
If it
stand.
does, it's going to do so at high velocity.
Hey, yeah. I hope they don't have a stampede on your ship for some reason. And
Even.
that's where we're gonna start next week. So let me say goodbye to everybody that's watching us, and say goodbye, everybody. And we will